Hi everybody, thanks for tuning into the video on this 2018 Ford Edge. This particular Edge is the SEL trim level. It's the middle trim level for the Edge, going to give you a lot of extra features, but at a more affordable price point than a titanium or a sport would. Under the hood you're going to find a 3.5 liter V6, and it is the all-wheel drive model. Starting up here in the front, you do get an 18-inch alloy rim wrapped up with a Michelin tire. Coming on back, you're going to see a body-colored mirror cap with an integrated turn signal on the outside of the mirror cap, as well as a blind spot section in the mirror. Looking at each of the door handles, you're also going to notice something a little funny on all of them. You're going to see these four little lines. If you have the key in your pocket and you put your thumb on that, it will unlock the door for you and allow you to get into the car without having to get the key out of your pocket. Continuing around to the back, you're going to see all of your Edge, SEL, and all-wheel drive badging back here. You're also going to see the dual-tipped exhaust down low. You can also see where your backup camera is mounted right here underneath the Ford emblem. Also on the lower part of the back bumper, you're going to see four little circles laid out across the back here. That is the proximity sensing system. In addition to the backup camera, the car has a sort of like a radar map type thing that shows you how close you are to objects in your rear view camera. Of course, this is Ford's midsize SUV, so it's going to be larger than an Escape, but smaller than an Explorer. It's not going to have the third row seat that an Explorer has, but it is going to be, like I said, wider and more spacious than an Escape. So jumping into the back seat, I'm 5'10", not super tall, but fit back here relatively comfortably. Obviously that middle seat's a little smaller, but overall can comfortably seat 5 people. Like most of the Fords now, it does have the keyless combination entry here. It does have a standard 5-digit code, but you can program your own 5-digit code into it. You will notice that there's a little scratch right there, but we'll go over all the dents and defects on the car later in the video. On the door, you're going to see your power locks, windows, and mirrors there in a standard fashion. It does have a full power adjustable driver's seat with power lumbar. The base of the seat not only goes forwards and backwards, but you can also raise and lower the height, and then of course you can tilt as well. Automatic light control as well as your instrument cluster brightness over here on the left-hand side of the wheel. Let's jump in, fire it up, and look at the features on the inside. Taking a look at the key, it's the fob-style key. Of course, it does have the blade hidden on the inside there. If you push this button, the blade pulls out. You can get into the car in the event that the battery's dead. So with your foot on the brake, you just push the push button start. Firing up, it does have just over 36,000 miles on it. So it is out of its bumper-to-bumper factory coverage. However, it does still have the remaining balance of the 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain coverage, and we have options to add additional bumper-to-bumper coverage back to the vehicle. On the left-hand side of the wheel, you're going to see your menu navigation as well as your cruise controls. On the on the right-hand side, you'll see your Bluetooth items and your volume controls. Coming into the center stack, of course, this is where your backup camera is going to be displayed. And if you look right here, you can see the proximity sensing radar section that I was talking about earlier. The car does have AM as well as FM radio. In addition to that, it is Sirius XM radio capable. You can also have a CD slot down here, and you can also Bluetooth audio from your phone to the vehicle. Down below, you're going to see climate controls for both the driver and the passenger. So you do have dual zone automatic climate control. So if you do turn the controls to 70 degrees up here and you hit auto, it'll hold that temperature just like your house would. Or you can choose to separate them and run the temperatures differently. So if the passenger wanted to be a little colder, you could obviously run it like that if you wish to do so. Looking inside of the glove compartment, it is a locking glove compartment. You're going to find in here the results of the mechanical inspection that we performed on the vehicle. Taking a quick look here, it looks like the tires are 830 seconds in the back, 730 seconds in the front, which is more than 3 times the Pennsylvania state minimum. The front pads are 1630 seconds, the rears are 1430 seconds, and that sounds like a brand new brake pad to me. It's possible that they were nearly brand new before, but I would say that we replaced those in the shop. Take a quick look at that when we get out. Before we get out of the car and take a look at the dents and defects on it, let's take a quick look at the CarFax. It does have a one-owner clean CarFax, and it was previously owned as a personal lease vehicle in the state of New York. As promised, the last part of the video, we will look over any defects. It is a super clean car, but like most used cars, does have a few little things on it. Right here, you're going to see a little tiny scuff there above that light. Coming across the front of the hood, there's really not a whole lot of stone chips. I see one little tiny one right there and one right there as well. It's like one chip touched up right there on the bumper. That wheel looks good, no curb rash that I see. Coming back this side, overall pretty clean back through here. Wheel also looks good there. A couple little marks right here from people taking things in and out of the trunk. Pretty typical light wear right there. And then of course that scratch on this door applique that I pointed out earlier right there. Overall, super clean car, good miles. If you're looking for an Edge at an affordable price point with lots of extra equipment, this might be a great option for you. Stop out and see us at 21518 Great Cove Road in McConnellsburg, Pennsylvania. Visit us online at allthingsautomotive.com or give us a call, 717-485-4224. Thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you found it to be informative.